Sawasdee Krap and welcome to Phuket Extra, brought to you by PVCPhuket.com. I'm Chris Howson, filling in for JP Mastanza. Today is Thursday, October 20th. Now let's get to the news. The heavy rains this week have caused considerable damage around Phuket, including the forced closure of the road over Patong Hill due to a landslide, among other areas. On Wednesday afternoon, the outer lane of the westbound side of Patong Hill Road heading into the city collapsed and disappeared about 500 meters downhill from the Patong city sign on the Katu side of the hill. Roadblocks were later set up at Wat Patong on the Patong side and at the intersection before the road on the Katu side. Officials met last night to discuss what is to be done and concluded that they need to properly assess the damage, but only when the rain is stopped, especially after more of the earth under the road gave way last night. Even after an assessment, officials say it would take about 7 days just to make emergency repairs on the Patong Hill Road so it can be reopened to some traffic. Patong Hill Road is a route of economic importance for Phuket, and the road closure forced all motorists attempting to reach Patong to travel through Kamalot in the north or Kata to the south. Of note, Kata Hill Road is still waiting to undergo permanent repairs after the outside westbound lane collapsed due to heavy rain runoff in October 2020. This morning, the main route from Patong to Kamalot was closed after a new roadslide landslip brought trees down onto power poles and the road. While officials have been cleaning up that area and creating an alternative route, motorists are being urged to drive with caution from Kamalot to Patong. A landslide also happened on the bypass road Wednesday evening, which brought down wet earth and a large tree onto the northbound lane of the road. Officials were able to clear the debris last night, but another landslip in the same area affected traffic this morning. Meanwhile, traffic along Tepkisethity Road remained affected by floodwaters, as well as in Sisatorn. With all the delays in major roads affected by landslides and floodwaters, people are being asked to allow 3 to 4 hours for their journey to Phuket International Airport to make sure they arrive in time to catch their flights. While Phuket is experiencing an easing of heavy rains today with sunshine in places across the island, the Thai Meteorological Department this morning reissued its weather warning for Phuket. Scattered, isolated thunder showers are expected this week, though heavy rainfall is not expected to be as intense as in the past week. Rain is expected to fall on 80% of the island today, with winds at 20 to 49 kilometers per hour and waves in the thunder shower areas reaching more than 3 meters high in the Andaman Sea. The warning is to remain in effect until Saturday. In less than 3 hours, police were able to track down and arrest a man who robbed a convenience store in Phuket town yesterday. The robbery took place at yesterday morning as CCTV footage showed a man between 20 and 25 years old wearing a black hooded jacket and black cap, pulling out a gun in the store and threatening staff to hand over the money. While staff handed over 2,000 baht in cash, the robber handed back 800. Staff told police that the robber asked them, "Do you know that I am playing?" The robber left the shop, but officers were able to identify the man and arrest him shortly before 2 p.m. yesterday in Wichit. He's now facing robbery and weapons charges. The Vietnamese ambassador met with the governor of Phuket this week to discuss increasing direct flights between the two regions. The two met at Phuket Provincial Hall yesterday morning, with some of the island's top tourism officials also in attendance. The talks were part of preparations to promote tourism between Vietnam and Phuket, which are in the process of promoting direct flights to and from Phuket to major Vietnamese cities. And Thailand's national jet ski team was congratulated on their return to Bangkok after winning the World Jet Ski Championship in the United States. The team was welcomed at Suvarnabhumi Airport by the Minister of Tourism and Sports and the Governor of the Sports Authority of Thailand. A total of 33 nations competed at the event in Arizona after 2 years of postponement due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The next round of the Jet Ski World Championship is scheduled to take place in Pattaya between December 14 and 18, and it is hoped that fans will turn up to cheer on the Thai competitors. And that's all for Phuket Extra today, brought to you by PVCPhuket.com. For more on all these stories, visit thephuket.news.com.
Phuket's rapid modernization has made it one of the world's premier holiday destinations. Investors can still buy quality condominiums for as low as $75,000 and luxury properties can go all the way up to 20 million. Condominiums in Phuket are a safe, secure bricks-and-mortar investment offering foreigners freehold ownership. Call or email Thai Residential, Phuket's #1 trusted real estate advisor, to find your perfect Phuket property.